Breaker 19, this here is the Rubber Duck. So I've always been like a big CB guy growing up. Since I was about 18 years old, I've been really into CBs. That puts, I don't know, what is that, about 35 years of doing CB radio stuff. And it's really just dying out. And that's sad. However, something I think is going to really take off soon is GMRS. And these little GMRS radios, these little Chinese radios, thank you China, they're so inexpensive. And from what I can tell, they seem to work really good, and they're very, very, very popular. So I'm kind of hedging my bets that GMRS will take off. So I've got a couple of Baofengs on here, or as not a Rubicon would say, Baofeng. I've been watching a lot of his videos, and so I bought a couple of these. It's a UV5G that is an actual GMRS radio. This is a K5 Plus. It's a tri-band, but I don't know if this one is repeater capable. That's a 10-watt radio, so it's pretty neat, and I still haven't even figured out how to get on the repeaters. So I paid the money, got my GMRS license, and I want to start using it. And so that's kind of what we're doing, is I'm going to get a few radios. And once I get them all set up on repeaters and get some friends out here, then we can do some side-by-sides, figure out which ones work. If that K5 Plus is repeater capable, I'd like to do that. So if you know, let me know. But what I've got in my crusty little hands is a Tidradio H3, and this is the GMRS version. And I know that because that's what it says on the box. So, and I opted for the crystal version. That's the little see-through version. So I am unboxing this. I haven't even really taken a look at this just yet. So this is my really first look at it. The user manual, we'll have to go through that. From what I've seen, that the user manual is actually pretty well written. So that's a good thing. Let's not even play around and get to the radio. First impressions, this thing is tiny, and UV5G is tiny as well. So I think this one's probably going to be a little bit girthier with the battery. Let's take a look at the battery. I really think this thing's pretty cool because just because they come in some different colors, and I'm kind of goofy like that. I was going to get the green for the channel colors, but I think the clear looks pretty neat. So yeah, this is the TD-H3. This is the smaller one. They make a larger version of this, which is a TD-H8, but it doesn't seem to get many great reviews. So, okay. First thing is this battery is kind of a pain. Why is that? Probably because I'm not putting it in correctly. I'm assuming. Yep, there we go. Okay, boom. Ooh, check this out. You didn't hear that because I've got a microphone on me. But, see if it's got any juice. Tidradio, boom, there you go. So I am assuming that that is a GMRS frequency. So I'm gonna have to do some looking into this and figure it out. I believe this one is a Bluetooth model, so apparently Tidradio's got a little app that you can use to program some channels in. I don't even know how many channels you can add. I'm assuming, even though this is a GMRS radio, that I can add some channels just to listen to. I wouldn't want to talk on them, you know. I don't want to talk to ham people anyways. They're kind of stuck up. Comes with this little earpiece, and I'm just saying that because I'm kind of jealous. But I have not even thought about getting into ham because it just seems so stale and boring. So there's a little earpiece, and probably won't be using that. I do have a microphone attached to the K5, and it's a dual PTT. So one of the cool things about this, I believe, is I can monitor 2 different channels at the same time, and it's got 2 different PTT buttons. So if I want to key up and talk on one, I can press the bottom, and if I want to talk on the other one, I can press the top. I think that's the way it goes, but I don't know. So here's our USB-C, which is the status quo now, and a little charger, so that's nice. Paid $32 minus 5% discount. And here's a little cradle. So you can charge this via the cradle, or yes, down here at the bottom, there's a USB-C input on the bottom of it, so you don't have to use the cradle. You can just plug it into your cigarette lighter or whatever, and charge it on the go. I don't even remember what size battery this is, but it looks pretty decent. Like I said, depth-wise, though girth-wise, for all you people that understand girth, this one's girthier than the UV5G. So, but it actually feels a little bit better in the hand than the UV5G. This one is just a little... this is a nice little radio, and I think they're about the same price. I think the Baofeng might be like 25 bucks. I haven't looked, but I'm going to do some comparisons and stuff. But this one actually feels pretty good. It is so tiny. Comes with the little wrist lanyard, which I will not be using. Belt clip, I'll definitely be using the belt clip. And let's see, we got a short little stubby antenna. And it actually comes with a longer, I think it's an Aubrey style antenna. I don't think it is, but we're going to look. So it comes underneath, comes with the longer antenna. I have, yeah, this is just a, it's just a Tidradio TD771. It is tuned for GMRS. I do have the Aubrey 771, so I guess this is just a clone of that, and looks to be pretty similar to that antenna. So this would be the Tidradio's version of the 771 tuned to GMRS. And so that's what we've got. I'm going to play around with this and learn some stuff about it. Hopefully, short little video, because I know nothing. So if y'all got any tips for me, figure out how to tie into some repeaters. I don't know anything about it, but I thought, you know, for 30 bucks, you just can't go wrong. And these are really going to be nice, just in case the power goes out, in case we've got some kind of an emergency. I'd like to be able to get one for my mom and for family members. That way we can at least be in contact if cell phones go out. You know, we can talk to each other. And the nice thing about the GMRS license is anybody in my immediate family can utilize that GMRS license. So my mom or my wife or the kids or whatever, they can all utilize that license, and we can talk to each other if we need to. And you know, if you don't, that's fine. I think everybody really should have some kind of a little radio, just in case. Just charging, learn it, figure it out, and just in case you need it. Because you know, you saw the flooding that happened, and then and fires and all that kind of stuff. Communications down. Remember, Elon had to break out the Starlink so people could have cell service. I was really under the impression that a lot of people wound up using some GMRS, FRS radios, and really got themselves at least in some communication, got people to see where they were, get them rescued, whatever. I think this is going to be one of those things that you just really need to have. Put it in your bug out bag, whatever. USB-C charging, you can charge it in your car, whatever you need to. Quick little video, that's it. If you have any tips, tricks, or whatever for me, I'm going to play around with this thing and try to get them all set up and have a good time with them. So that's it for this video. Probably didn't teach you anything. Oh, this does have a USB-C. I think if you need to program it, you can use your USB-C to program straight from your computer. I do believe this does have Bluetooth, so you can Bluetooth to the app or probably to your computer, and then it's got the little connector up here to attach a microphone, speaker combo to it. I think that's a Kenwood connection. I could be wrong. I can't remember what that's called, but feels really good. I don't know what all the buttons do. It's got a little flashlight on there. This one's pretty cool. So I like stuff that I do really miss being in CB. I had base stations, and you know, if I really like this, I probably will set up a small base station here in the garage. I think you can get them fairly inexpensive. I don't think I would need to put an antenna clear up in the tree like I've had to in the past with the CB stuff. So low watts, I think this is a 5-watt radio. I think the bases, they go up to 50 watts, I think, from what I'm remembering. But yeah, I don't know, it just sounds like a fun little hobby. If I got some friends around here that I know, I've got a buddy of mine that I used to talk to on the CB. He's just a few blocks away, so I think he's gonna try to help me figure out how to program it. And he's really into the ham radio stuff and whatnot. So I don't know, just a little introduction, something that I'm gonna be getting into. We'll do some more videos coming up. So you guys have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.